Hi guys, and welcome back to another vlog. I am picking up where I left off. If you guys follow me and you watched the last vlog, I had just removed the rug, or the area rug that I had here in this dining room area. I also did a little bit of updating, just kind of decorating, adding some decorative touches rather to the space for the fall. And the rug that I had here kind of made the space feel dark and heavy, and so I wanted to get another area rug that would make the space feel just a little bit more light, a little bit more airy, but then also allow me to add in some of the other touches that I might want to add in without having to be dedicated to the colors that were in the previous area rug that I had here. So here you see where we've just gotten the rug in, and we did go ahead and move the table and chairs out of the way so that we could replace the rug down on the floor. And again, like I said, guys, it is just this neutral, very neutral washable rug that I found on Amazon. The rug itself was very affordable. I actually own these. I actually purchased two other versions of this same rug maybe a little over a year or so ago and added them to spaces in other areas in the house. And they have been very low maintenance, to say the least, and I absolutely love them. And so I thought it would be a good idea to go ahead and try the same type of rug in this space, especially for the sake of once again, it being washable, being low maintenance, and like I said, being neutral. And so it fit every box that I was trying to go with. Of course, you guys already saw the updates that I added to the little cubicle space that I placed in there. And then I actually did go ahead and get chargers. You guys saw that, or should have seen that in the last vlog as well. The only thing that I feel like is missing is probably like some napkins and ring holders or something like that to kind of add a little lift to that space. And so we'll work on that next. Y'all, so I just made it back in from the store. I went to see if I could find some candle holders. Didn't really find any candle holders, but I found something that I think would be good to use as candle stands, and they would probably be something that I can use not just seasonally, but throughout the year if I want to. So I just picked up a couple of these little natural wood like mini stands, and I'm probably going to take my candles and sit them on top of that. Hopefully they'll serve me well. If not, I can take them back. But they actually had one, or had some this size, and then they had some that were a little bit bigger than this. I also saw one that was shaped like a leaf, but to me it did not necessarily give off the kind of vibe that I feel like I could use year round. And I really wasn't going for anything like that today, so I just picked those up. And then I've been looking for some napkins to go on my chargers. So I did find these in like this like burnt orange color, and I think that they'll go well. I had to actually get 2 packs of those because they only had them in a 4 count. But I got 2 of those, and then found a couple of seasonal mugs that I will share with you guys. But I thought that this mug was really cute. I think that I would probably like to drink something like some tea in this mug. And it says, I love fall most of all, with, of course, all of the fall colors on it. And so I picked up one of those. The other one just says blessed, and it's in this really cute pumpkin colored mug. And it just reads basic letters, blessed. I thought that that was cute. Probably do some warm matchas or something like that in this. Can also do some tea or some hot cocoa, but I just love the color of those. And of course, I love the fact that it says blessed. So I picked that up. By the way, guys, yes, I did get a new nail color. This is like a coppery-like color. And I actually cut my nails down. She actually cut them shorter than I wanted them. But I did go ahead and get another nail color, or change my nails up. So there's that color there. And then the last thing I got was just another little mini pumpkin that I'm going to put on the table as well, just to kind of bring a little bit more of the orange color out. I've already got one that is kind of like a silvery color. Hang on. All right, so as you guys can see, I've got one that's like silver and one that is in this burgundy color. And I think that this orange adds a nice little pop of color to it as well. Doesn't quite hit like I thought it would. I thought it would have actually more of a deeper orange on it than what it does. More so like the actual napkins, but that's okay. I think it'll still be okay. As you can see, the florals have got a little bit of the burgundy and a little bit of the orange in them. So I think that that would work well. Probably should have had one right in there too, but that's okay. Like I said, I really was just looking for something to give the table a little bit of lift, with everything being so neutral on the table. So I'm gonna put those napkins on there, and then that will be that. All right, y'all, so just real quick, just giving you guys a little view of the napkin holders and the napkin rings on the table. And I think it, like I said, adds just a little pop of color there without overdoing it, without it taking over the space. And I like it. I think it looks very, very festive and very much so fall-like. All right, y'all, so here is one of the candle, not really candle holders, but the little stands that I found at Hobby Lobby. And I just put this little orange candle on there. Really just wanted it for the pop of color. But I just think it's so pretty in here. And I think it's like a ginger mandarin or something like that. Can't remember the name of it, guys, but it smells really good. And I think that it's really pretty in this space.
September coming. Y'all know I celebrate my birthday 2 weeks into September and 2 weeks into October. So really it's been
All right, y'all, so real quick, I had to run up here to Sephora. I'm going to go in and grab some more facial cleanser. I use the You to the People. That's one of them. I normally use the Neutrogena foaming cleanser, and I'll rotate that with the You to the People. For some reason, they stopped making that Neutrogena foaming facial cleanser, and when you go on sites like Amazon, or sometimes I can find it in TJ Maxx, but most of the time I can't. But when you go on sites like Amazon or Walmart, they're selling it for like $15 a piece for something that used to cost maybe $8 to $10. So I am liking the You to the People facial wash, and so I'm probably going to run in there real quick and grab that one. The one that I normally use is the green tea cleanser, but I'm thinking about trying the oat milk cleanser as well. So and then I'm also out of the what do you call it, the Ole Henriksen vitamin C barrier, and so I'll probably pick that up as well. And then just kind of look around in Kohl's and see if they have some things in there, and of course if I find anything, I'll do a little haul.
Those brown eyes, it took my heart by surprise. Could this be real? Because I dreamt you a chapter that I turned. Too good to be true was the way you made me feel.
right, y'all. So really quickly, I am going to do a collective haul. I actually got in quite a few things. I've been kind of gathering and collecting things for a couple weeks now, maybe more. But I wanted to go through and share some of the things that I have, because I don't want it to get overwhelming for myself or for anyone that may be watching the video, have made it this far in the video. But I did want to go ahead and jump in and share some of the things that I got. Of course, you guys can see I got a little Sephora package back here, sipping on some protein coffee. Been into putting a little splash of coffee in my protein shakes here lately. It kind of gives the shake a different little bit of a flavor, and I'm pretty much enjoying it. I do add a little bit of brown sugar, sugar-free syrup by Torani. And so, like I said, I'm liking that combination with my Only What You Need protein shakes. And then I also put some collagen in there, so that protein shake by itself gives me probably about 42 to 43 grams of protein, which we love. But yes, before I share what I have in my Sephora bag, which are a few beauty products. Some of them didn't come from Sephora. A couple of them actually came from Amazon, and then a few of them came from Sephora. But before I share that, I did want to share with you guys that I finally got my Ultra Human ring. I did get it in the color, it's the gold color. I'm probably going to call it the wrong thing. I'll try to put it across the screen so you can see the exact color of it. I don't know. I'll put the color on the box itself. But I actually have already opened this thing. I think that I might have done like a quick little video to share with you guys how the package comes. Here it is there in the box in that beautiful gold color. Really love the way that this looks on my finger. If you guys can see that there. And it definitely looks cute when I do it or use it in terms of stacking the ring. I did go ahead and get the size 6. And I believe that I should be able to rotate it among 3 different fingers, which we love because I don't want to necessarily always have to wear it on the one finger. One thing I will say, though, is that this thing gave me a hard time when I was trying to pair it to the app. And so I actually had to do a battery reset. It drained the battery for 4 days, and so I haven't tried it again. But I'm going to probably try it in the next day. So hopefully sometime today I'll get around to it. But I'm really just wanting to make sure that I have time, because it frustrated me so bad the other day. But if it doesn't work this time, which it actually did pair the first time, but then when I got ready to try to reconnect it, it would not reconnect. And so I don't know if there was an issue with the Wi-Fi interfering with it, because it did say something like your Wi-Fi could interfere with Bluetooth pairing, but I don't know what the issue was, but I couldn't get it to pair again. And so if I have that trouble again today, more than likely I'm going to be sending it back while it's still within its 30-day purchase, and then repurchase it. Hopefully they'll be sending me out a replacement. Not hopefully, they will. Either they're going to send me a replacement or they're going to give me my money back. But we'll try it later on today, and I'll let you guys know if it actually pairs up the way that it is supposed to. But I got a couple of jackets, I got a couple of tops, a couple of pairs of pants, and I actually got a pair of pajamas. So I'll share that here with you in just a minute. But first up, I got some masks by the brand TJ. These are Perfect C Vita masks. And I picked these up. I've been hearing some good things about them. And they are just another way for me to get that added boost of vitamin C during my skincare routine. So definitely cannot wait to try those. They're fairly inexpensive. And like I said, I wanted to try them. I actually also picked up a TJ vitamin C serum. I will likely use this product perhaps at night just to kind of help protect my skin. I haven't had any issues using vitamin C in the past, and I don't believe that I'll have any issues going forward. But just in case, I'll start out probably maybe trying to transition this particular brand into my regimen or my routine in the evenings. And then if I don't see any issues or anything like that, then I'll transition it more so into the daytime. But I did pick up another one of the Kale Plus Green Tea Spinach Vitamins by You to the People. And then I picked up the Snow Mushrooms Oat Oil Lipids Vitamin Wash. This is supposed to be good for sensitive skin, and so I picked this one up, and more than likely, as the temperatures begin to drop, I'll start factoring that into my nighttime skincare routine in hopes of keeping my skin moisturized or hydrated without that cool or crisp air drying it out really bad. So I was out of my Barrier Booster Orange Ferment Essence by Ole Henriksen. So I've just picked up another one of those. I've also been using this one probably about 2 or 3 years now. And, you know, even when I make that purchase, it takes so long to get rid of them or get rid of it that it's definitely worth the purchase, because that Barrier Booster is quite pricey. But it lasts me quite a while. It may take me almost a year. Maybe not quite a year, maybe about 9 months or so. But I would say that's a pretty good amount of time for that product to last. So it's worth it for me. Picked up a lip gloss by Fenty in the, what is this? Raspberry Jams. So pretty. It's like a magenta color. And so I picked that up. Then I just picked up this eyeshadow palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is Fall Romance is the name of this one. And it's got some beautiful colors in it. Definitely gives off a lot of the fall vibes. I don't know if that's focusing, but I'll show you guys some of the colors that you get with it. And love all of these colors. All these shades definitely gives off the fall vibes. But I picked this up also, and the lip gloss and the eyeshadow palette was picked up from Ulta. Some of the things that I picked up from TJ Maxx. Picked up this plaid coat. It is a plaid. It's kind of like a midi length, but on me it actually does come past my calves. And love this. It's got a little bit of button detailing on the sleeve area. And then I like that it's got kind of like that cape effect on the upper part just above the waist. So I picked that up. I think that I showed this 1 or 2 hauls back. Or 1 or 2 videos back, rather. But I love this coat. Forgot to put that wide angle lens on there. But again, here is a different shot of the coat. And we love her. This is, again, on the thinner side, and so it's not really something that I would particularly put on if it were 30 or 30 degrees or below freezing outside. I wouldn't put a coat like this on unless I am extremely layered up, because, like I said, the coat is not really that thick, but all in all, still a beautiful coat. I love the plaid pattern on the coat, and this is definitely one I'm looking forward to wearing. Then we got a little neutral suede number in this like taupe-like color. It's a belted coat. It doesn't have any buttons or anything down the front, but the neutral vibe of this coat is what we love. Just tying it up a little bit, kind of give you an idea of what we're working with. And this one is also like a midi length. I'm only 5 feet, so again, this coat probably comes just to my calves, but I love the coat. I love the color of the coat as well. They had this denim trench, or denim midi trench, I would say, in this light colored denim. And I absolutely love this one as well. This one is also belted. And I definitely have some ideas of how I would want to wear this one. For me, I'm thinking about wearing this as a dress. Probably do like some leggings or some basics up under it. Some leggings and maybe like a top or something to match it. Maybe. I may not need that, but that's my thought right now, to put on something like that and then just kind of belt it and put the boots on. Get a cute bag. I picked up this 2-piece set. It's a skirt, and it is a midi or maxi skirt rather on me. Probably be a maxi skirt on anybody that is my height, or maybe up to about 5'3", 5'4". And it had this matching top. Got some buttons, and these can be unbuttoned, and so you can kind of adjust the top to your liking if you want, or wear as is. You can throw on a blazer, or like a black blazer or a leather blazer or something like that, and kind of style it up just a little bit. But got this 2-piece set that I absolutely love as well. For some reason, I've been gravitating a lot to green, but I got a velour two-piece set. It's like a, you know, one of the jogger sets, sweatsuit type material. The pants have pockets. The jacket does not, but I will say that the pants do kind of taper off at the end. So definitely not that wide leg feel that has been pretty popular lately. But I still love this. I love the way it feels, and the material is really, really soft. Picked up this emerald green silky like blazer, and I love this. And like I said, I think all of the things that I picked up were in a size small, with the exception of one or two items, this shirt being one of them. This one I got in an extra small, and the two-piece green set, I think that also came in an extra small. But I love the feel of these, and I loved this shirt. When I saw it, I had actually just picked up this chocolate pair of trousers, and I looked at it. When I saw those two colors together, they just look like fall in itself. The trousers are like a straight leg trouser. I love the rich chocolate brown color of these, and again, like I said, I like the fact that these are more of a straight leg trouser. So I picked these up also. They're very stretchy, got a lot of room in them. So my normal go-to size is a size 4 for reference, but they, like I said, picked these up in a size 2, and they fit really well. This soft, almost gives like a matted type blue color. And I know that that's really odd, because matte is more of a texture more than it is a color, but it's kind of like this muted like navy color. It's not that rich deep navy. I think it's probably coming across more gray on camera, or gray bluish, than it actually is. It is more of like a, like I said, a muted soft navy blue. But I picked these up because of the unique color of the blue, and I love the way that they fit. I know for sure, I'm pretty sure I picked these up in a 2. I did. These were picked up in a size 2. And like I said, my normal go-to is a 4. If they would have had a 4, I wouldn't have even picked these up to see if I could fit them. But when I tried them on, they fit good. So I went ahead and picked these up also. Got some slight pleats there. And then they are kind of wide leg, or probably like a regular fit. Not really an exaggerated wide leg, but has more of like the, it's not straight leg either. Like I said, I would call it relaxed fit. So then I picked up a pair of jeans, and these jeans fit so good. They're so cute. These are a wide leg. They're a relaxed wide leg. And they're by the brand The Willow Kinsey jean. And these actually, they had several of these. And I want to say that almost every time I go in there, I see these jeans in there. And so these are definitely probably something that you could probably find. But what got me is the color. That nice medium wash, not too light, not too dark. And then I like the frayed hemline of the pants. They're not exaggerated either. And so I kind of like that little slight distressed look there. But like I said, for the most part, what got me is the fit and the color of these pants. And so I picked these up. And I got these. I did get these in a size 4. All right, last 2 items that I picked up. One is this almost like coral like red color. It's coming across a little bit more red than what it is. It's actually got a little hint of like that orangey pink like kind of vibe to it. Very unique color. But I picked this up because it was very soft, and I love the color of it as well. Has that little V-neck action, and this sweater is actually, it's a Vince Camuto sweater, and I got this in a size small, and it actually kind of still fits oversized, so small was fine with that. I also picked up these red pajamas by Kate Spade, and I have been wanting some red pajamas for a very long time. I feel like every year around or close to Christmas time, I always look for them a little bit too late, and then I end up getting what's picked over, or I can never find the actual color that I really want. And I will say that I was kind of thrown off by these because they've got a little bit of writing on them, and it says all dolled up. But the pajamas themselves fit very cute. They are the red color that I have been looking for, even though I still probably will look for something that doesn't have the writing on it. I don't know if I'm just being too picky at this point or not, but I really like these pajamas. I like how soft they are. They kind of put me in the mind of the Victoria's Secrets pajamas that I absolutely love. But I did find this set in TJ Maxx as well. It's got a little bit of trimming around the collar area. It's just on the shirt itself, around the sleeves, and of course you see the white lettering on the pocket of the shirt. But I love these pajamas as well, so had to grab them. And they actually, this was the only one that they had in there, and I got these in a size, I think that these were a size small. I've just been in this era where I love pajamas, especially the sets, the long sleeve sets. It's almost second to being in a very, very comfortable lounge set. So when I don't have a whole lot going on, or I'm not leaving the house, or as the seasons are changing and we're going into fall, that's probably going to be one of my favorite things. So anyway, pick that up, and I just wanted to share what my haul was from TJ Maxx. All right, y'all, so that's going to be the end of this vlog and, of course, my collective haul. I don't have anything else going on today or over the next day or two, and so I'm going to go ahead and close out the vlog here. If you have made it this far in the video and you have not yet subscribed, please consider doing so. That will help the channel out a lot. Remember to like, share, comment, once again, subscribe, do all the other things that the other YouTubers tell you to do, and I'll catch up with y'all in the next one.